Hi, today we're going to talk a little bit about the ABCs of multifamily investing. I'm Mike Jacobson. This is Harlan Merriam with Attune Investments. And so, Harlan, would you like to tell us a little bit about this jargon of classes?
Yeah. Hey, Mike. Good to see everybody. We're looking at the ABCs, and this is more than alphabet. This is some jargon within the multifamily asset classes here, and we're looking at the various properties, and we call them A and B and C and D basically on their value, and we're looking at when they were built and the quality of materials that are there, the amenities that they have, and where their location is. So A's are better properties in terms of that, and D's are worse properties, kind of like grades in school. Mike, talk about the A properties here a bit.
Sure, Harlan. First of all, age on the A's. You're going to be talking anything from brand new to 10 or 15 years old. The amenities are going to be very nice. You know, it's the latest and greatest that people are looking for. May have a fitness center, meeting rooms, may have a pool, covered parking or garage, may have security, might even have a dog park. These are going to be catering to people that are willing to spend more money on their place to live.
Yeah, so the A class is kind of the high class properties, kind of like buying a house. You'd buy it in a great neighborhood and have a lot of high quality materials. The B class are just simply older, probably previously A class properties that have gotten older. They might be 15 to 30 years old, all the way back to the 1990s. And they may have some of those amenities, pools, and they might have a meeting room, or they might have some of that, but not as much as the A class ones today. And they're not as nice. The quality of materials will be good, solid, but probably not the granite countertops of today, or the quartz with that. And they have good location, and they serve professionals or urban couples or singles, and lifestyle is important for them. And they're just good value for the dollar, both buying them and living in them. And how about the C's, Mike?
Right, the C's tend to be a little bit older, probably 30 years old and older, and the amenities are going to be a little bit more limited. They may have a laundry room, may or may not have a pool. The quality materials, you know, we're going down a little bit here. Formica countertops, simple light fixtures, it may have an older infrastructure, and the focus is on cleanliness rather than amenities, because these people still want a clean place to live, but it needs to be affordable. So these are going to be for more budget conscious people. The location is going to be maybe not as ideal, but we look for a location that helps put people like on a bus line or near public transportation so they can get to work where they may need to. So this is serving working class people, maybe some managers, teachers, firefighters, but you may also have some Section 8 or veterans assistants. So
yeah. So they're a simpler property, and then they're the D's. And just like my mom didn't want me to get D's in my grades in school, D properties are probably not what most investors want to have. They're a lot cheaper per door, but they come with a lot more problems to them. They're probably in a rougher part of town, a little bit harder to collect rent, a bit more crime in these areas, just more difficult properties to have. And again, if they had a pool, it's probably been filled in or isn't working. And the quality there is not really great quality. They haven't been taken care of, not poor management with these as well. But why would some investors choose A's over B's or C's or D's here, Mike? Why would they?
it is interesting, Harlan, because each of these classes do have their own benefits when it comes to investing. So the A's are going to be used, well, they have safer, more consistent returns. They are lower returns, but they are consistent. Since they're newer properties, repairs are going to be more reliable. So they're going to be used by insurance companies, maybe hedge funds, real estate investment trusts, and others who are looking for long-term stability. They value stability probably more than the actual return itself.
Yeah, and we said we're not really interested in A's in Attune Investments. We're not interested in the D's. So why the B's and C's for people like us?
The B's and C's present a unique opportunity because they have a nice amount of room for improvement. So you can go in, you can find a C property in a B area and make improvements to that property so that it becomes desirable to other people wanting to live there.
Mhm.
And by bringing additional value, we are able to turn around and bring in a larger rent increase than what we could on some of the other properties. And that
Yeah,
increase,
so
rent increases the value of our property.
there you go. So we really like that. We call them kind of value add again in the jargon of this asset class is we can add value to them. We can add the value of good management. We can add the value of renovations to the properties here. And that's our sweet spot, isn't it, Mike, here to add that value and both to the residents and to our investors. So again, it's Mike Jacobson and Harlan Merriam here with Attune Investments. And today we looked at the ABCs. Pretty simple, just the asset classes, A being the high class and D being the low class. And we find the sweet spot somewhere in there between the C's and the B's. And if you'd like to learn more about real estate investing, particularly in multifamily apartment investing, we put out a blog each week and you can get on that. And as soon as we get off here, there'll be a screen with an email or a website address on it that you can go to and get an ebook from us free and get on our mailing list each week to get that blog where we'll just keep you informed about investing in multifamily properties. Great to talk with you today about the ABCs. Mike, good to be with you. Goodbye, everybody.